Hello Kamen Rider fans and welcome back to Toku Topics. Today is going to be a two-part video series that I'm going to be releasing at the same time to take a look at these two brand new premium Bandai exclusive items that just recently released, well, stateside just recently released. These have been out in Japan for months, but Bluefin, thanks to Team Kamen Rider, have American releases of these toys that you can get on Tokullectibles or on Amazon.com. Interestingly enough. So we have this one right here, which came from Tokullectibles, and this one, which came from Amazon US. These are two brand new premium Bandai items that are based off of the Toei Tokusatsu fan club and Teleasahi, specials that happened at the beginning of this year. So the Rider Time Kamen Rider Decade versus Geo, and Geo versus Decade. So you get a Decade toy and a Geo toy, and these are really cool things, especially if you have other items. So these videos are going to be taking a look at both of these items, but this one in particular is going to be taking a look at the Deluxe K-Touch 21. So here is the box for the K-Touch 21, and I love this thing. So fun fact, I've never owned a K-Touch. I never got the original release back in the day, or the super best version that they released a couple years later, which was just a re-release of it. So I knew I had to get this one, especially because a couple years ago during Geo, I did actually pick up this thing right here, the Neo Deca Driver, since I never had a Deca Driver either. So yeah, I figured, I already had that, so might as well pick up this. If you did not get the Neo Deca Driver, they actually did a special release set to go along with this, which was the Neo Deca Driver and the K-Touch 21 in a big box. So if you didn't get the toy, you weren't missing out on being able to do something with this thing. So this is really for people like me who already have the Deca Driver and just needed a K-Touch to go with it. So yeah, here it is. It's obviously been redesigned for the whole 21 and everything like that. On the top you have the beautiful cards from Kuga all the way to 01. So the Neo Deca Driver came with all these cards up to Geo. This set has 01. We have Decade right there with the pink belt. We have Decade Complete 21, and in the back is just this gorgeous shot of all of the Heisei Riders and 01 as well. So I'm very excited to open this. Let's do it. Alright, so here we go. Inside here, you have the new cards that you get with this. So it's just a little baggie of cards. Looks like we just open it right here. So open these cards up. You get, I believe, 3 brand new cards with this release. So here they are. So you get you do get 4 or 5 cards. Okay. So you get these cards for the original Decade Complete. So it has the Kuga through Decade symbols, and you have the regular Decade there, 2000 to 2009. Nice little picture of him back there and everything. So that's pretty cool. And then you get the new one, the Decade 21. So you have the buttons for double through 01. And then, of course, you get 3 brand new Kamen Rider cards that are present on the suit. So you get Kamen Rider 01, which is the only other one that was not present in the Neo Deca Driver, obviously, because 01 did not exist then. And then here is the symbol back there. It's not going to do much in the Deca Driver, but we will show it off. You also get more Final Form cards. So you get Kamen Rider 02, the Final Form for 01. Which is present on the top of the head crest of Decade Complete 21. And then if you bought the Neo DN Driver, you got all of the Final Form cards for all of the main riders up through Build, from Kuga through Build. And Grand Geo did not exist back then, so you get Grand Geo here, which is present on the suit, and now finally here. Unfortunately, I did not ever get the Neo DN Driver. I probably should someday, because that would go well with that. Oh, you get the little protective plastic on the screen. Make sure we peel that off. And here it is. It's a pretty good size. Has the button for removing it off of the belt buckle. It's kind of a touchscreen-ish thing. But it looks great. I love it. K-Touch 21. And of course, just like the original release, you do get this thing for the belt for you to put the original Deca Driver piece. You can slap that onto the belt strap. So let's clean this up and take a look at it. Alright, so we got some batteries in here, so let's turn it on.
K-Touch 21.
beautiful. It has really good sound quality. So I don't remember if you can. Okay, so you kind of have to press on a little bit, but when you just click on the buttons, they'll just kind of all emulate from where you touched. So you kind of have to give it a slight push in, but like it's basically a touch screen. You have to give a tiny bit of force. That's all it's going to do without a card. So let's go ahead and slot in the original Decade Complete card. So holy crap. That was so nostalgic for me. So when I first started watching Kamen Rider in 2013, I used to play these DeviantArt Flash games where people would recreate the henshin belts and everything with sound effects. And I used to play the K-Touch one all the time because I never owned a K-Touch. And now I own a K-Touch, so... Oh. Alright, so let's go ahead and take the belt clip. And we're just going to put that onto the side of the Deca driver. Like so. And then we're going to cheat a little bit. We're going to go ahead and take this piece off. So you just open it, click the button at the top and pry it off. And then we'll take that and put that over here. So that's ready to go. So we'll go ahead and take the original Decade Complete card, which he never used this in the K-Touch 21. He just went to the new form. But you can do it with this toy. So we'll go ahead and do it. Beautiful. Oh, it looks so good too. Like, look at it there on the front, and you have the belt back there. I love it so much. And then you can, if you wanted to, we'll grab a random card. Here's Ryuki from the Neo Deca driver. You can still put the cards in here. That's upside down. Oh, it was correct. I had it wrong. So that still works if you want to do that. That can be possible. So just like the original toy, you can summon all the different final forms.
Kamen Rider Ultimate Form. Agito Kamen Rider Shining Form. Ryuki Survive. Blaster Form. King Form. Amno Hibiki. Hyper Form. Liner Form. Emperor Form. Decay. Kamen Rider Complete Form.
Now we can do the new complete form, Decade Complete 21. Man, listen how fancy that one was. Crazy to think that in 2021 we have a toy that does this, Of course, you can also summon the final forms for the back half of the Heisei era.
Kamen Rider Cyclone Joker Extreme.
The Great O's final form debate comes to a rest.
Kamen Rider Ptotira Combo Cosmic States Infinity Style Kiwami Arms.
My all-time favorite final form right here.
Dive Kamen Rider Type Tridor Mugen Damashi Uteki Gamer Genius Form Grand
we go. So that is pretty much everything the K-Touch does on its own. Obviously, we do have those new cards to take a look at in the regular Deca driver, or the Neo Deca driver. So put that back on here. There we go. So let's go ahead and start with the Grand Geo card. So it doesn't know, but I expect that. This toy did come out before Grand Geo existed. And if you didn't already notice, these two have the same exact... Well, actually, no, they're not. Never mind. I completely lied. So, but they do basically the same sound. Oh, it's cool, though. And 0-2. So yeah, but that's to be expected. And then I think, do these even recognize this as a card? I guess not. And then vice versa, we can go ahead and take one of the new cards. And it has no idea what it is, which makes sense. Alright, well that is going to do it for the K-Touch 21 from Kamen Rider Decade vs. Geo, I think is the one that this one was from. I love this thing. If you never had a K-Touch before, you're going to get everything you got out of the original one, plus 10 more years of Kamen Rider history in it, so I definitely recommend that. Obviously, it's a different design from the original one, so it is specifically for that special. But it does specifically go with the Neo Deca driver, so granted you can get all the sounds out of it even without the Neo Deca driver, because the clips on the back here have no idea if you're putting it in the belt or not, so it doesn't matter. The cards are cool, they don't do anything, but it is cool that we get those 3 cards since they are on the actual suit, so they are canon. And I like that they didn't take out any of the functionality from the original version. So yeah, if you're like me and you had the Neo Deca driver for 2 years ago and you like the new specials, even though they were absolutely insanity, if you have not watched them, I highly recommend them. They are so bad, it's great. So you gotta watch those 2 specials. Some of the wackiest Toku thing I have ever seen, and that's saying a lot. But I love this thing. I will include a link in the description below to both Tokullectibles and Amazon. I think they might both still have it. At least I think Amazon does. So you guys can pick up this your own. And yeah, if you are done with this video, you can go ahead and watch this one as well. If you did not get a chance to watch the Ride Watch video set going up at the same time as this video. So be sure to check that out as we take a look at what those do in the Geo-related toys that they are involved in. So thank you all for watching, and until next time, you can follow me on Twitter at LivinRangerKey or at LightningFigPR. See you later.